Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Tyrone Tracy now to return. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Remember, it's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Scannaboo now from the gun. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Welcome, 19 Tiger. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
60 by 6. Come on. 18, 5 in, 70 Rangers.
Now Daniels to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Tracy on the return. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants break the tie here in the first.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Sideburns able to connect on that extra point. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Running once more with Brooks. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and short, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Daniels going to keep it. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
70 Lions. 70 Timber, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
19 sight, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
3rd and long for Daniels. He's got a man left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He'll set up the screen. Brooks. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Let's go now. Panther 6, go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Drew Phillips making the tackle. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Hold the ready.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
New York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Tracy on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Now Dart. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
With the Scannaboo here on his own read. Running in the red zone. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Giants, first down. A gain of 15. First down, New York.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Darts back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. The QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Sybert's kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here goes Dart to the air. Finds him over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Headed out right. Rolling deep down the near sideline. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 tight.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pass cut by Brooks. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
60 Eagles. Steady.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Washington 1st down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Three. Let's go.
Heads out on the bootleg. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Past the 60. Hurt.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
Well, he didn't hand it off or throw it, but he probably should have picked one of those two options. They kept some help by the line and tracked him down for the loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
15-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that first down.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Brooks can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Tracy on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Darts out of the shotgun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Darts looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead just before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Sybird's able to connect on that extra point. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Let's go now. Hogan, gotta be lying. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18, 60 bucks, yeah, 60 bucks.
Back to throw it. This one finds Goddard. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
60, 60 Maverick, 60, go.
Here's Daniels. Get some space around midfield. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line fast.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboom. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's on target to Johnson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
10 more yards. Complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches.
At the Commanders' 31-yard
Dart
line.
gonna throw again. That's cut at the 4. And they're gonna have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 31.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Dump off caught by his back. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Through to 45. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
70, 79 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing third and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set.
Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
He has tried quite a few kicks at his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Here's Tracy on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. To throw, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Here's Scatterboom. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Giants. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Dart setting in to throw here. Escapes the pocket. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's third and short.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Darts back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Commanders, 34.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Street, street. Let go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Running the toss here to Brooks. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Giants with an extra DB out there now, third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 back, Cardinal, 18, Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
There we go, set. Viking, 18.
On second down, it's Brooks. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He brings it in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking from his end zone. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his end zone, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
18. And the Giants first down.
One play action with Dart. Connects on the crosser. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. A counter give to Tracy. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Scatteroo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. At the 60. Cut 19. 70 rings. Mustang 19.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pulled in by his back. Scatteroo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Hurry, hurry.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Into Washington, first down.
Daniels now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
70 Lions. Hurk. Right there, Hurk.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here on 4th. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Commanders first down.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Ready.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
70 Timberwolf. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Warriors 70. 70. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. The throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Hey, in this situation, why not? I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
No time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. They're going to pass it here. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we sign off from D.C.